athletic director at Perry High School. I'd like to welcome all of you to our signing day celebration. Today we have the opportunity to honor 7 of our student athletes. So first, we're going to honor Jenna Heller, who will be attending University of the Pacific in California for volleyball. Michaela Long will be attending Baylor University in Texas for track and field. Caden Malloy will be attending Liverpool John Moores University in England for soccer. Brianna Matos will be attending the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs for softball. Alyssa Montoya will be attending Brigham Young University in Utah for volleyball. Ella Rude will be attending Fresno State in California for volleyball. And Gabby Valadez will be attending Northern Michigan University for lacrosse. We're so proud to have these student athletes represent us at the next level. Each of them represents all that is good about high school athletics. They are strong both on the field and in the classroom. This group average GPA is a combined 3.75. Pretty good. All right, and as usual, this group has excelled athletically. Our volleyball players have all been a part of a state championship final and are hoping to continue that journey this year. Currently, the rankings came out from Prep Volleyball. They're number 7 in the nation as of today. Specifically, Jenna has been named Perry Athlete of the Year, All CUSD, All Region, and All State. Ella was All CUSD and All Region, and Alyssa is part of the 6th nationally ranked recruiting class at BYU. All 3 of the members were members of the beach volleyball team who were undefeated last spring before the season ended. While Michaela has also been named All CUSD and All Region in volleyball, it's track and field where she shines. Even though her high school season was cut short, over the summer she competed virtually and was the national champion in the discus, the runner-up in the shot put, and was named All-American. Brianna has been a member of the varsity softball team since her freshman year. Due to COVID, spring sports did not have their honors posted, but we are sure she will be considered for all of them this upcoming season. And both Caden and Gabby have uniqueness on our signing day. Caden will be our first commit to attend a university out of the country, and Gabby is our first commit to play lacrosse at the college level in Perry High School history. Their accomplishments say a lot about the quality of our sports programs, our coaches, our parents, our teachers, and our athletes here at Perry High School. For our friends and teammates of these student athletes, I hope you look to them as inspiration. Getting to this point took years of hard work, including hours of practice time, miles of travel, late nights doing homework, sore bodies, and dedication and sacrifice by their families. Additionally, this year and at the end of last year has brought exceptional challenges to each of these athletes. The fact that they are here with us and able to celebrate today is a bright spot for all of us, so thank you. So from Perry High School, I want to congratulate each of you and wish you good luck at the next stage of your life as a student athlete. As always, I want each of you to know that even though you're about to become a tiger, a bear, a blue, a mountain lion, a cougar, a bulldog, and a wildcat, you will always be pumas to us. So at this time, we have a few words from our coaches about each athlete. We're going to start with Coach Mann, if he could come up and talk about our volleyball players.
Hey guys, thanks for being here. It's awesome to see all the athletes, but obviously I've got a soft spot for all the volleyball players and a track athlete out here. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about our team, before I talk about each individual. No team in the history of our school has ever gone undefeated in the regular season, and that's what these girls did. And it's been such a cool season. It's been so neat for me to coach these girls and it's been special because the chemistry on our team's been so phenomenal. And when you've got a team that's got chemistry and leadership, it just kind of tells you a little bit about the character of the girls that you have on the team. And all these seniors have been such incredible leaders. And I'm just super proud of what they've done so far. First of all, on my left over here is Jenna. Jenna, like we said, is going to the University of the Pacific. She's literally the best setter we've ever had, and I've been a head coach of girls for 20-something years, and she's the best female setter I've ever had as a coach. And so it's just kind of awesome for me to see how smart and crafty she is. She makes everybody on our team better, and she's a ferocious competitor. She just doesn't want to lose and figures out everything she can to help our team win. She's a tough server. She's a natural setter. She's just a great kid and an unbelievable athlete. And so for me, it's just cool to see a kid, get rewarded for all the work that she's put in. She's struggled through a couple of injuries, and she doesn't whine, she doesn't complain, she just battles through. And so I'm proud to introduce you guys to Jenna Heller. I'm the volleyball coach, but I did want to make a mention of Michaela Long, because she's on our volleyball team. I'm sure if she wasn't getting a high-level track scholarship, and she's been offered by everybody in the track world, but if she wasn't getting a track scholarship, for sure she'd be getting a volleyball scholarship. And she, an example of her toughness, last week she got in a car accident. Her car was totaled. She was in practice that afternoon practicing, and so I'm not kidding you, she's the toughest kid I've ever met in my life. She's the strongest kid I've ever met in my life. I wouldn't want to scrap with that girl if there's anybody else out there, all right? But she loves the game of volleyball. Other kids are intimidated by her strength and her athletic ability, but she's just a hard worker, and sometimes probably overworks herself and works too hard, if that can be a fault, But she's led our team in almost every blocking category over the last 2 years, and she's gone on to be one of the most dominant players we've ever had in the middle. So Michaela Long. Alyssa, or Liz as they call her, is going to BYU, and that's been her dream school forever, and I'm stoked that she's gonna follow her dreams, And she's just exploded offensively over the last 2 years, and she's a kid who'll play with courage and take some big-time swings at some big-time moments in games, all right? She's a strong arm, but she's also got a super fun personality. She's got a smile on her face all the time, and it's just kind of so neat for me as a coach just to kind of see her personality come out in her game, She's good already, a very, very good player already, but she's just a kid in my mind who could explode and just go crazy in terms of her physical gifts and her physical talent. So Alyssa Montoya. And then lastly is our captain, Ella Rood. Ella, Jenna and Ella and Alyssa have been on our varsity team for 3 years, and like we said, we did play in the state championship last year. Michaela was a transfer and joined us last year, and so this is her second year on varsity. But Ella's been a stud in our program for a long time, and it's just kind of neat for me to see that Fresno State kind of spotted that talent that we know is there. She's just got a super, super fast and strong arm, which is like a huge thing in volleyball. She's a great leader, super athletic, also a fierce competitor. She brings a level of toughness to our team, but is just always positive and always unselfish. No matter how tense the moment, Ella's just kind of relaxed, and our team feeds off her leadership. When we're kind of in troubled times and we see our leader out there being positive, being relaxed, being mellow, being cool, it just kind of permeates the team. And so her leadership as well as athletic ability has been awesome. She brings our team together. Ella Rood. Thank you very much, you guys. I'm super proud of these 4 girls. Every time I'm up here, I go back and I sit down in my seat and I think to myself, I could have said more, I could have done more. I just want to express to you guys the pride that I have in these 4 seniors that we have out here. Thank you very much.
All right, next we have Brian Eidelman to come on and talk about Michaela.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to congratulate everybody on their decisions, their commitments. And I'd also like to commend everybody for their hard work and dedication to their sport. I know it takes a lot to become an athlete at the college level, and you guys have made it to that level, so congratulations. I want to congratulate Michaela on her commitment to Baylor University. I first met Michaela last year right before the state finals for volleyball. She approached me and she said, "Excuse me, are you the head track coach for the girls team?" And I said, "Yeah, I am." She looked me right in the eyes, she shook my hand, and she said, "My name's Michaela Long. I'm a thrower," and I had already heard about her. But right off the bat, I was impressed with her, just her manner. Very personable, very polite, very respectful, outgoing. And we saw the same thing at track as well. Michaela bonded with the girls right off the bat. She helped the younger players. She was great with her peers. But in competition is where she really shines. Michaela broke 3 school records this year, and as Ms. Burke said, she was a national champion in discus. I've coached a lot of athletes in a lot of different sports, cross country, track, wrestling, softball. Michaela is the best athlete I've ever coached by far, and I've coached for a lot of years. Her ceiling is off the charts. You know, I expect big things from her. I'll continue to watch her as she goes to Baylor, and I would not be surprised to see her as an Olympian at some point. But the sky's the limit for Michaela, and I'm super happy for you. I hope you enjoy your senior year. You know, enjoy your time here at Perry. Looking forward to seeing you at track season, and we'll see what you can do. Thank you.
All right, our next coach is Jason Berg. He is going to talk about Caden.
Caden Malloy played for me in goal last year with club. Because of that, I previously coached him, so he transferred here to Perry. He's not eligible to play this year, but if he was eligible, he would be a huge asset to the team. He certainly fits with the kind of student athlete we want here. He understands the student-first mentality, keeping high grades throughout his career. He's coachable, a fantastic teammate, a fantastic kid. Caden has great work ethic, battling back from numerous injuries in his career. I'm so proud of his accomplishments and excited for the next step in his career. I know that he will do great things and wish him nothing but the best.
All right, next we have Coach Rob Heehee, and he's going to talk about Brianna.
Hi, first of all, congratulations to everybody that's up here on the stage today. Obviously, there's a huge amount of work that was put in to get what you've got. So congratulations on all of your decisions. I met Bree 4 years ago. Obviously, she's been a 4-year player in our program, but typically a freshman doesn't come into a 6A program and find time on the field immediately. Bree was a starter from day one. The day I met her at our camp, she was playing center field, freshman, so it's one of those kids that you're going, okay, yeah, she's got some talent, but what is she going to be able to do for me? A ball was hit into the right center field gap, a ball that was not catchable for 99% of my team. She went to the gap, laid out horizontally, and caught the ball. So immediately I knew she was somebody that was special, something that was only going to come along every once in a while. With that said, as talented as she is, she's that kid that will never be satisfied with how good she is. She's always achieving more, always working more, always wanting more. She's not satisfied with where she's at. A very special, special kid. She's gone through some really hard times. Her sophomore year, we go to Bullhead City, one of our opening tournaments, and she hurts herself and is out for the entire season. Last year, starts the year off exceptionally well. We're in Bullhead City again, hits a couple home runs, quite a few base hits, playing exceptional defense, and then COVID hits. So she lost her sophomore year and her junior year to some hard times. With that said, never puts her head down, never says, okay, sky's falling, world's coming to an end. Still, every day she's out there hitting, every day she's out there taking more fly balls, ground balls. And with that said, I want to point out mom and dad, because mom and dad are a big part of that. They have built what they built in her. Exceptional kid. She's one of those kids that you only get every 8-9 years, and we are going to miss her tremendously. So just want to say congratulations on your achievement, and I know you'll do a lot with it. So congratulations.
All right, and now from the lacrosse world, we have Coach David Winicky, who's going to talk about Gabby.
Hi everyone, my name is David Winicky, and I'm the head coach of the Huskies girls lacrosse team and Vortex Elite Lacrosse. I was asked here to come today to speak on behalf of Gabby Valdez and her achievement of signing with Northern Michigan University to play Division II lacrosse. I first met Gabby in 2019 as an evaluator for the Arizona Women's National Team, which selects the best players in Arizona to compete at the U.S. Lacrosse National Tournament in Baltimore, Maryland. Gabby was a first-year player trying out with players who have been playing the sport longer than Gabby probably even knew the sport existed. Gabby ended up making that team and immediately made an impact on me with her work ethic and commitment. But before I talk more about Gabby, I just want to share a few things about what it's like to play girls lacrosse in Arizona. I'm sure many of you are surprised to know that there are students here at Perry who play on a high school that is named after Hamilton High School. Well, it's because lacrosse in Arizona is a club sport, and a club sport which struggles every year with funding, support, fields, equipment, coaches, officials, and players. There's a stigma attached to playing lacrosse in Arizona. The overwhelming majority of players at the Division I and II level are East Coast players. Players from Arizona don't get seen as frequently as players elsewhere, don't have the opportunities, connections, or networking that players elsewhere in the country have. Because of this, Gabby has had to work incredibly hard to even earn the opportunity to be seen by college coaches at the Division I and II level. She has had to overcome the stigma attached to Arizona lacrosse players, and she's had to do all of this in less than 2 years. Gabby's achievement is truly remarkable, given the circumstances. Gabby has been forced to be self-motivated beyond a level that student athletes must be in traditional, well-supported sports. Gabby has been kicked off public school fields for trying to practice her stick skills. She's had to travel around the country multiple times to go to tournaments because coaches refuse to travel to Arizona. But if you know Gabby, then you know that there are few people better equipped to overcome these difficulties and challenges. Gabby's work ethic is unmatched. There is not a practice that goes by where I don't hear at least multiple times, "Coach, can we do one more rep?" when I'm about to finish a drill. I'm convinced she doesn't drink water because every water break, she's still on the field by herself, going through a drill, trying to get a few more reps in. She is relentless in her pursuit to be the best she can be. And she does all of this while maintaining a positive attitude, staying focused on the end goal, and being kind, accepting of any help and advice. The rate at which Gabby has progressed is something I've never seen before. She is on the course to be one of the best players in Arizona after only picking up the stick 2 years ago. Gabby, you have impressed and won the support of every coach and player you've ever come across in your journey to this point. You have earned this opportunity, and I have absolute confidence that you will take full advantage of it, academically and athletically. Congratulations, Gabby.
All right, thanks, coaches. So now we're going to get to the fun part where we get to hear from our athletes. So we're going to pass the mic and we're going to pass some hand sanitizer because we need to keep playing. So take a little bit of that, and then you are up first, Jenna.
So I'd like to start out by thanking my parents who have always been there to support me and have always been there to provide for everything I've needed. I want to thank my siblings, Brianna, Lindsay, and Davis, for always being there to push me to be the best. I want to thank all of the Pacific staff for giving me the opportunity to follow my dreams. And I also want to thank all my coaches, Regina Mannix, Fred Mann, the Wagners, and Terry Spann, who have gotten me to this part in my career, and I would not be the player I am today without them. Lastly, I want to thank all my friends, families, and teammates who have always been there to support me and keep me sane. I will always be a Puma, but I can't wait to be a Tiger.
Okay. First off, I want to thank God for the many blessings He has brought into my life. None of this would be possible without Him. I'd like to thank my dad for investing so much time coaching me and training me from a young age to try to be the best at whatever sport I played. I want to thank my mom for always supporting me and making me see the good in every situation. I would not be the person I am today without you guys. I'd also like to thank my grandpa for making my dreams possible and my two older brothers who pushed me every day to never settle for mediocrity, but to always strive for greatness. Next, I want to thank Ryan Whiting for being willing to work with me every day to help me reach my full potential. It's been a privilege to have you as my coach. I know I can always count on you to believe in me when I don't believe in myself. In addition, I'd like to thank Coach Adelman and his staff for supporting me through Perry Track and Field, as well as all my previous coaches I've had throughout the years, including Brian Gunnarsson, who has built a foundation in me that I wouldn't be where I am today without you. I feel that I've learned valuable lessons from each and every one of you and that I will carry with me through the rest of my life. I'm extremely excited for this next chapter, and I want to thank Baylor University for giving me the opportunity to make my dream come true. Sick 'em Bears.
Okay, I want to thank my parents and Arizona Arsenal Soccer Club for everything they've done for me the past 5 years. Through two injuries, through two season-ending injuries, they gave me the opportunity to keep on pushing and just keep going through everything. I want to thank my siblings, Tegan Aislinn and my brother Reardon. Tegan Aislinn in the front right here. I want to thank some of my teammates are here today. Titus and Cole are here today. I want to thank them for keeping me sane through all this and just making me push through everything. Yeah, that's it pretty much.
I first want to thank all of my coaches for everything they have done for me to make me the player I am today and help me reach my dream of playing college softball. I want to thank my future college coaches for giving me this opportunity to continue my softball career at the next level and be a part of the Mountain Lion family. I also want to thank my family for being there for me every step of the way and for always believing in me. And lastly, I want to thank my parents for making me the person I am today and always pushing me to strive for everything I set my mind to and supporting me every step of the way. Couldn't have done it without you two. Let's go Mountain Lions.
I would like to start by thanking all of my coaches, Coach Mann, the Wagners, Coach Mel, Jamie Rome, Meg Herr, and Aaron Payne for pushing me and getting me to the next level. I would like to thank my friends and my family, especially my parents, for all the love and support that they've shown me throughout the years. You guys are my biggest fans, and I love you. I would lastly like to thank my Heavenly Father for letting me play college volleyball and for giving me all the memories and friendships that I know will last forever. I'm excited for my new chapter, but I know I'll always be a Puma. Go Cougs.
I'm so blessed to be a part of a volleyball program like Perry's and to be surrounded by such amazing people. The memories I've made these past 4 years have been the best time of my life, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. I would like to thank my kind and beautiful mother, who I look up to and who I can talk to about absolutely anything. And who knows me best, and my dad, who has pushed me to strive for greatness and to never settle for anything less than being great, and my Brady, who is my loud and obnoxious role model, but I love him so much. I'm very glad that you met my mom and you guys fell in love. And my amazing stepmom who couldn't be here today, Megan, I love you so much, and I know you're watching, so hi. I'd also like to thank my grandparents for coming out for playoffs this year. You guys are amazing, and I definitely wouldn't have it any other way, and I'm so happy you guys made it. All my other family who couldn't be here, I love you guys so much. Thank you to all my coaches who have helped me, Aaron, who's here today, and Coach Mann and Wagner, and Jamie Rome, and everyone at EVJ. You guys are my family, and I love you guys all so much. And my awesome brother, Logan, love you so much. And Allie, you're here today too. All my friends over there, Maddie, Keely, Jaden, and Rye, you guys are the best. And Alyssa, I love you so much. Lastly, my coaches at Fresno, thank you guys so much for the opportunity to be a part of the Bulldog family. I love you guys. Go Dogs.
I think I'd like to start off by thanking my parents. I definitely could not have done it without you. Thank you guys for the endless trips, following along with this sport that you guys don't even know what's going on. Half the time, I don't even know what's going on. I'd like to thank my coach, David, all the coaches, AZ, GLA, Bill, Casey. Thank you guys. My friends, Paige, Evie, and Mariah. I could not have done it without you guys. The endless hours of wall ball me and Evie put in. Thank you for teaching me how to compete. Thank you guys.
All right, well, now comes the real part. So if you will take out your letters, and there should be a pen, hopefully, on your table. All right, so officially, it is November 12th, and the time is 11:32 a.m. Ready, set, and sign. All right, looks like we got it. Let's give him a huge hand. All right, we have a lot of unfinished business still sitting up here on this stage, so it's not done yet, but we're super excited to see what's going to happen for you guys in the future. We appreciate you. We love you all. Thank you so much for bringing good vibes and everything to Perry. We're excited to have you and looking forward to the future. All right, so at this time, we are officially done with the program, but due to our little social distancing, we're gonna kind of do organized photos.